Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Lambert here. It's Ozark Radio Sports on OzarkRadioNews.com. We are getting ready for the final matchup here in the Grizzly Invitational. Right now underway. Patricia Figueredo getting into the Grizzly Hall of Fame. As they're going through that ceremony right now, we'll have the national anthem and we'll get ready for Grizzly volleyball action where the Missouri State University West Plains Grizzlies will be taking on the Hutchinson Blue Dragons here in the final matchup of the Grizzly Invitation. Now we will recap, of course, today's events, yesterday's events as well. We're getting ready to go through the opening ceremonies, player introductions, as well as the national anthem. That'll be getting underway here in just a moment. Again, Patricia Figueredo, who's a member of the 08-09 Grizzly team, the team that did go to nationals both years, finishing 7th her freshman year and finishing in second place the second year. So right now we're doing some photos and we're getting ready for some volleyball action. So we'll be back in just a moment to get this matchup underway. We're running a little bit behind tonight, about 34 minutes, but that kind of happens with turning play. So stick around with us and we'll be back with more Grizzly volleyball action right here on OzarkRadioNews.com on our Ozark Radio News live feed.
Let's play some volleyball.
Welcome, folks. Welcome to Grizzly volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com, as well as our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel and our Ozark Radio News Facebook page. Yeah, you can pretty much find it anywhere. It is Grizzly volleyball action here on Ozark Radio News. We're getting ready for the final matchup of the evening here at the Grizzly Invitational. We're the host team, the Missouri State University West Plains Grizzlies. We'll be taking on the Blue Dragons from Hutchinson, Kansas. This weekend, the Grizzlies are 1-2. Hutchinson is 0-3 here at the event. Right now, refs are checking things out. Line judges are in their place. And we're getting ready for some great volleyball action. You still have time to get out. Originally scheduled for 6 p.m. We're getting underway here just a little after 6:41 right now is the time check I've got here on the clock. And we're getting ready for some great volleyball action. Now, for those watching at home, which I'm assuming you're at home or somewhere watching on your TV or your phone, your computer, or wherever you might be watching at, the Grizzlies are on the right side with the first serve. Hutchinson on the blue side. Grizzlies with the white and blue trim, and Hutch in the blue with the white trim. Yeah, I know. And we're going to open it up with Hutch getting the first score here in set number 1. Want to thank our fine sponsors for making volleyball coverage possible here on OzarkRadioNews.com. We couldn't do it without them, including the folks at the Holiday Inn Express in Suites in West Plains. Voted number 1 in guest satisfaction, not just locally, not statewide, worldwide. Also, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. They're located in West Plains and in Thayer, more than just a farm store, and they've got your feed covered for any size animal. Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic. The care you need when you need it most. They're open 7 days a week on Kentucky Avenue in West Plains. And Missouri State University, West Plains. They're all coming together to make our coverage of Grizzly volleyball possible. And here we are. It's day number 2 of the Grizzly Invitational. And again, we are streaming live right now on OzarkRadioNews.com/Grizz, as well as our Ozark Radio News Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/OzarkRadioNews. We try to stream when we can. And our next stream after this will be a week, will be Friday, as we take the trip to Springfield for West Plains Scissors versus the Central Bulldogs. As we go back courtside right now, in the opening set of this match, right now, Hutch has come out with a 4-point lead. Grizzlies set it up. Here comes the attack, dug out by Hutch. Hutch can attack on the far side. Grizzlies in action a little bit earlier today against Tyler, Texas. Tyler won it 3 sets straight. Here's the setup, gonna put over there. Hutch getting underneath it. Now back over to the Grizzlies side, push forward. Here's the setup and the attack by Christini. It's blocked, point. Nope, dug out by the Grizzlies. But number 14 is gonna get tied up in the net there, so point's gonna go to Hutch, making it 0-5 here in set number 1. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in this evening. I'd love to know where you're watching from tonight. Feel free to post it in the comment section, and we'll take a look at it here in just a little while. As we get back courtside to Grizzly volleyball action, set number 1 has opened up all in Hutch's favor. Here's the serve. Ball is up, goes forward. Go to Wiedemann. Dunning gets it set up. Back over to the Blue Dragon side, and Grizzlies finally get on the board. Now it's 1-6. Allie Hall coming into this matchup. Didn't see her during the 2 o'clock match. She's going to come in to serve, and taking a pause will be number 10, Bray. There's the serve. Here's the setup and the attack by the Blue Dragons. They're going to drill it down right to the left of Allie Hall. Point goes to the Blue Dragons. Grizzlies trailing by 6 early on here in set number 1. Blue Dragons are up to serve. It's going to be Morgan Armbrust from Hutchinson, Kansas with the serve. Ball is up. Dunning sets it. Here comes the attack by number 14, Lorero. Back over to Hutch's side. Hutch sends it back over. Ball goes to Wiedemann. Pass forward to Dunning. Here's the setup for Lorero. Back over, tips the hands of the blockers. Back up to the net, dropping it in. And hits the ground as Moore dives into it. Grizzlies right now trailing by 7 early here in set number 1. Here's the serve from Hutch. Ball is up into the net. And a timeout is going to be called. Actually, the ball 1-9 right now is the score being shown. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with more. It's volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Krone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
And we're back here at the West Plains Civic Center. It's Grizzly volleyball action. I'm not quite sure what happened on the previous play. I thought the ball got served into the net, but I don't know. I honestly do not know. I'll have to go back and look at the replay here in a little bit. But here's where we're at right now. It's 2-9. Grizzlies are trailing by 7. Back to serve, number 14 for the Grizzlies. Lorero, ball is up. It's going the wrong direction. It's going to go off of Dunning and go out. Point will go to the Blue Dragons. 2-10 here in set number 1. Here's the serve. Ball is up and dropped in by Dunning. Christini will be back to serve now for the Grizzlies, number 2. Ball is up, moving around. There's the attack by Hutch. Past the blockers, give you a point for Hutch, making it 3-11. Back to serve for Hutch is number 8. That's Jaden Shake. Attack there from Wiedemann. Could be a point for the Grizzlies. So we're going to have rotation happening now where Hall's going to come out and coming in is going to be Bray. Back to serve will be Dunning. Ball is up. Set up by Hutch. Here comes the attack on the far side. Pops the top of the blockers and goes out. Point will go to Hutch, making it 4-12. And here's the serve. Ball is up. Miscommunication between, looks like number 3 Moore and Wiedemann, making it 4-13. Here comes the serve. Dunning sets it up. Swung in by number 12 Watkins. Now back over to Hutch's side. Hutch sends it back over. Dunning's going to set up this time for Wiedemann. Wiedemann with a swing. I got a line call. Point for the Grizzlies, 5-13. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Drilled in by Hutch there. Going for it is Moore. It goes under. Point will go to the Blue Dragons. 5-14 the score. Set number 1. Ball set up by Dunning. Here's the attack. And that'll be a kill there for number 10, Nyla Bray. 6-14 the score. Back to serve from Aurora, Missouri, Emily Moore. Ball clears the net. Here's the setup and the attack blocked by the Grizzlies. 7-14. Grizzlies fighting back. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Attacked by Wait. Gonna get an illegal call on number 2 for a Hotch. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Here's the serve. Set up by Dunning. Attacked by number 14, Lorero, blocked by the Blue Dragons. Current score on board is 8-15 here in set number 1. It is best of 5. Ball put up by Christini, getting a lift call. Nope, double hit called on Christini. 8-16, another timeout being called, so we'll take another timeout. We'll come back with more volleyball action right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A-plus state scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
As we come back courtside, you see the ball fly out of bounds there. Didn't see a touch called, so it's going to be 8-17 with the Blue Dragons right now with a 9-point advantage here in set number 1. Here's set up by Dunning. Here comes the attack. Ball's going to go flying out the back door, making it 8-18. You know, the question always comes up when you are down by, let's say, 10 in this situation, going into only set number 1. Do you conserve the energy and put it all into set number 2, or do you fight to come back into the matchup? I'd say you want to fight, but at the same time, sometimes strategy has to come into play. Ball's pushed forward by Wiedemann, now back over to the Blue Dragons. And it's going to be out of bounds. And get 8-20. Grizzlies looking to split the weekend 2-2. Ball tipped over. The Dragons moving it forward. Here comes the attack by number 11. And I got an in call. Point going to go to the Blue Dragons. Grizzlies picking up a big win in Region 16 against Jefferson yesterday, falling to Indian Hills in the later game. In their opening game today at 2 o'clock, they fell to Tyler. And here we are right now, 9-21. 9-21, the score here near the end of set number 1. Hall coming in to serve. Ball up in play at the net now. Passed across. Here's the attack. Off of Hall. Goes out of bounds. Point to the Dragons. 9-22 the score. Here's the serve. Ball is up, pushed forward, set up, and the attack. Blue Dragons dig it out. Oh, on the line called. 9-23 now the score. Hutchinson with the serve. It's going to go out of bounds, making it 10-23. Passed across. Here comes the attack by the Blue Dragons. Pushing it back there. Diving for it is number 1, Crowell. Not quite getting there. 10-24. Closing moments of set number 1. Clears the net. And the Blue Dragons will take up set number 1, 10-25. 10-25. We'll come back with set number 2 here in just a moment.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Okay, we're back for set number 2. It's Grizzly volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com. And as we return, set 1 was all Hutch. Hutch now on the right side, Grizzlies on the left side. If it helps out, Grizzlies number 3 is in the pink, and that is Emily Moore, where Hutch's number 12 is in the white. That is Alyssa Batista. So Grizzlies going to open up with the first point. Up to serve for the Grizzlies is Kelly Wiedemann, standout player for the West Plains Scissors, and of course now a sophomore on this team. Is that correct? Am I right there? Yeah, she's a sophomore on this team, 5'9", from West Plains. We are tied 1-1 here. It's set number 2. We'll recap some scores a little bit later on in the game. And that serve is going to go into the nets. Emily Moore going back to serve now for the Grizzlies from Aurora, Missouri. Got some good friends over there in Aurora. Dunning gets it up there. Wiedemann's going to follow it up from behind the 10-foot line. Big hit, but it's going to go out of bounds. There's serve from Hutchinson. Dunning sets it up at the net. Here comes the attack by Christini and the kill. Yeah. Definitely want to see more of that here in this matchup. Ball in the air. Here we go. Set up by Hutch. Here comes their attack. Grizzlies up the block. I didn't see it. We're tied 3-3 here in set number 2. Looks like it's going to go in the favor of Hutch. And here comes the serve. Grizzlies moving around. Here's the setup and attack by Wiedemann. At the 10-foot line, Hutch puts in the air. Cross-court shot. Passed over. Big swing there from number 14 for the Grizzlies. Lorero. Here's the setup. Tipped over. Hutch gets to it. And the attack from Hutch. Big swing. Wiedemann swings for it. Keeps it in the air. Dunning sets it up. Christini with the attack. Touch by Hutch goes out of bounds. Point for the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies with a 1-point advantage here in set number 2. Ball being moved around by the Grizzlies. Big swing there from Wiedemann. Blocked. They're going to say, yeah, point's going to go over to Hutch. So Hutch will continue service. Serving for Hutch is Caitlin Elston from Overland Park, Kansas. Here's a setup by Dunning to try to drop it in. Blocked by Hutch. It's almost like they knew that one was coming. Here's the setup. Attack by Hutch on the near side. Pushed forward. Dunning sets it up. Attack by Christini. Past the blockers at midcourt now. Moving forward. Here comes the attack on the left side. Dunning sets it. Attack by number 10 for the Grizzlies, Bray. Now pass forward by Christini. Christini sets it up. And the attack from Wiedemann. And they're going to say line. Point for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies now with a 1-point advantage, 5-4. Grizzlies currently with a 1-point advantage here in this set. Serve is good. Here's the setup. Attack by Hutchinson on the far side. Block attempt by the Grizzlies. It's going to go off the blockers and go out. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Set up. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies. It's number 7, Dunning's putting it back over. That time plays down the Grizzlies' favor. 6-5 should be the score. Grizzlies hold on to that 1-point advantage here in set number 2. Set number 1, I'll be honest, was not pretty, with Hutch coming out and winning it 10-25. Here comes the attack, big swing, and they're going to drill it down there at the feet of number 14 for the Grizzlies, Lorero. And we're once again tied 6-6. Grizzlies will take that kill, making it 7-6. And we've got Wiedemann back to serve now for the Grizzlies. Hutch puts it up. Here comes the attack. Blocked there by Christini and by Watkins. Now back over, diving for it is Moore. Not quite there in time. So we're tied 7-all here, set number 2. Hutch picked up the first set, 10-25. And now here comes the attack by Wiedemann, going to go fly to the back. Set up by Hutch. Here comes the attack into the net point. We'll go to the Grizzlies. Eight to 7 the score. Ball set up. Here comes the attack. Big swings go off the hands of number 12 and go out. Ball set up. Big swing there by Hutch. They're going to get the kill. Set up by Dunning. Here comes the attack. Hutch moving it around. Down by 1 here in set number 2. Hits the fingers of the defenders. Now move forward. Dunning sets it up. Here's the attack by Christini. Blocked by number 11, Caitlin Elston. There's the serve. That was, It's called out. 10-9 the score. Christini back to serve. Ball is up. Move forward. Here's the setup and the attack by the Blue Dragons. Blocked by number 10 for the Grizzlies. Now back over. Dunning sets it up. Going to try to drop it in again, and that time it works. Point for the Grizzlies. And here comes serve by Christini. Ball set up by Hutch on the far side. Going to get it over the blockers. Dunning's going to set it up, and it is Gray with the swing and blocked. So the Blue Dragons are going to have the serve now here. We're in set number 2. It's just a few minutes after 7 o'clock, 7:09. Ball clears the net. Dunning sets it up. It's going to be an attack by Christini. Ball goes high. Still in play. Attack blocked by the Grizzlies. Point for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies up by 2 here in set number 2. Back to serve for the Grizzlies. Maju Larrero, number 14. Set up by Hutch. Here's the attack. Christini gets to it. Dunning sets it across for Wiedemann. Wiedemann with the swing. Hutch running to keep it alive. Now back over to the Grizzlies side. Move forward. Dunning sets it up. Wiedemann again with swing through. Breaks through the blocking presence on the far side and gets the point. 13-10. And here we go with Hutch again attacking on the near side. That time they get it through, making it 13-11. Dunning sets it, this time for number 10, Bure. Still in play by Hutch. Hutch on the near side. Attempted block, waiting on the call. Point for the Grizzlies, out of bounds. Okay, so coming into service is going to be number 15 for the Grizzlies. That is Allison Nichols, freshman from Stratford, Missouri. I don't think I've said her name much this season. Here comes Hutch with a setup. Going to give it past the blockers. Allison gets underneath it. Now a big swing from Larrero. Hutch again on the near side. Dunning sets it up. Here's the attack by Wiedemann. It's going to be out of bounds. I'm going to say touch. Okay, touch. 15-11. Here's set up by Hutch and the attack on the near side. Get a pass there. Christini gets underneath it, moves it forward. And attack from Larrero. Blocker gets to it, spins the ball. Still in play. Now it's center to the far side. Push forward. Dunning gets underneath it. Here's the attack by Christini. She drills the blockers of 8 and 1, and it hits the floor. 16-11 now the score. Grizzlies right now with a 5-point advantage in set number 2 after falling in set number 1. 10-25. Hutch with the attack. Christini getting underneath it, getting down there. Ball set back up. Larrero's going to send it back over to the Dragons side. Dragons pass it across. Attempted block there by the Grizzlies. It's going to go out of bounds. 16-12. Hutch has the serve. And that serve's going to go out of bounds. Grizzlies right now with the lead, up by 5. Up to serve number 7, Dunning. Set up. Here's the attack by the Blue Dragons. So off of 14, running for it is number 3, Moore. So 17-13 now the score, 4-point advantage. Hutch is going to have the serve. Ball set up, here comes the attack. Moved across. Again on the near side with the attack. Reaching for it is Moore, keeps it in play to Christini. Larrero from behind the 10-foot line. Now back over, that ball's going to go out of bounds, no touch call. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Back to serve for the Grizzlies is number 4, Kelly Wiedemann. Clears the net. There's a setup by Hutch and the attack back over. It's going to go in. Served by Hutch, being moved over now. (18-14) the score. Waiting on the serve from Emily Moore for the Grizzlies. Again, Grizzlies leading by 5 here in set number 2. Looking to win their first set of the day. Well, locked by the Grizzlies, and that will help out in that measure as they now go up to 20. And we got a timeout being called by Hutch, so we'll take one as well and be back in 1 minute here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Welcome back to volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com. Thank you for joining us from wherever you're watching at this afternoon, this evening. 7:17, their time check. Right now, Grizzlies up by 5, 20-15 in set number 2. Hutch has the serve. Ball sent back over. To get called in, point for Hutch, making it 20-16. Hutch definitively won the first set, 10-25. Grizzlies have held the lead for pretty much most of this set. And there he goes, another point for the Grizzlies, making it 21-16. Christini has the serve for the Grizzlies. Ball is set up. Here comes the attack by Hutch. Gunning gets underneath it. Lorero with the attack. It's going to be in. Point for the Grizzlies. (22-16) the score. Christini serves it up and out of bounds. 22-17. Here comes the serve from Hutch. Dunning gets to it. Christini sends it back over to Hutch. Now set up, quick drop in. Nice dive by Moore, keeping it in play. Hutch going to try to get on the near side. Big swing, and they're going to get the kill. 22-18. And here's the serve by Hutch. Ball kept in play, sent back over. Set up, and the attack, big swing. Out of bounds off the Grizzlies, 22-19. And we're going to timeout by Hutch, so we'll take one as well and be back.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
And we're back here at the West Plains Civic Center, Joe Paul Evans Arena. Big Jim up on top with your volleyball coverage this evening. Right now, score 22-20. Grizzlies with the advantage, with Hutch fighting back. 22-21 now. Hutch has the serve. Ball is up. Dunning sets it. Here comes the attack by Christini. Set up by Hutch. Sent back over. Ball's going to be out of bounds, so Grizzlies will have the serve. Back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 14, Maja Lorero. Hutch the sit up on the near side. Ball goes to Christini. You're going to pass it across and dive it in. Diving for it is number 3, Moore, keeping it in play. Hutch brings it back over. Hits the hands of Lorero and goes down. 23-22 now the score. Got some shoe tying going on right now from number 2, Christini. So a slight pause in the game. Right now, here we are near the end of set number 2. Hutch won the first set, 10-25. Here we are at set number 2, and the serve going into the net. They get 24-22. Grizzlies need 1. Here's the serve for the Grizzlies. Ball is up. Point for the Grizzlies. Double tap on Hutch. So Grizzlies will win set number 2, 25-22. And we're getting ready for set number 3. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes for more volleyball action.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Welcome back to volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com, our Ozark Radio News Facebook page, and our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. I'm Jim Lambert. We are live streaming across the globe tonight from West Plains, Missouri, inside the Joe Paul Evans Arena. It is the final matchup of the 2019 Grizzly Invitational, where we have host team Missouri State University West Plains taking on the Blue Dragons from Hutchinson, Kansas. We have split the first 2 sets, 1-1. And here we are, it's set number 3. Before the matchup began, Patricia Figueroa was inducted into the Grizzly Hall of Fame with a wonderful little ceremony. She had some great words to share with the crowd. Wiedemann has the serve for the Grizzlies now. Ball being moved through. Into the net, point for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies won set number 2. It was their first win set-wise of the day after being swept 3-0 against Tyler. Wiedemann with the serve. Ball sent back over to the Grizzlies side. Wiedemann gets to it, set up by Dunning. Here comes the follow through by Lorero and the points. 3-1 now the score. Ball is up. Waiting for it to come back over. Now being moved by the Grizzlies. Back over. Christini hits it. Grizzlies on the right side. Left side is Hutch. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Still in play. Sent back over. Block again. Now moving backwards on Hutch's side. Hutch over the net. Set up by Dunning. Here's the approach by Christini. Diving for it is Hutchinson. Now back over. Blocked by the Grizzlies. And point as the ball goes out on Hutch. And here's the serve. Ball being moved forward. Here's the setup. Tipped over by Hutch. Going to get shot under the net. Point will go to Hutch. So 4-2 now the score. Ball pushed forward by the Grizzlies. Dunning sets it up. It's been Christie with the attack to go off number 5 and go out of bounds. Okay, back to serve for the Grizzlies is Christini, the 5'9" sophomore. Here's the setup, attacked by the Dragons. Moore reaches out to keep the ball in play. Lorero swings on it, and it breaks through the block. 7-3 the score. Christine will continue service. Ball being moved forward. Now back over to the Grizzlies side. Blue Dragons setting it up on the right near side. Blocked by the Grizzlies. They go out. They're going to say it was in. Point. Christina again, once again serving for the Grizzlies. 8-3 the score. And the attack. Set up by Dunning. Lorero with the attack. Brought back over. Christina gets underneath it, moves it forward. Dunning sets it up. And the attack by number 10 for the Grizzlies. That is Bray. 9-3 now the score. So Christini will continue service. Ball is up in play. Hutch can attack on the far side. Moore pushes it forward to Dunning. Dunning's going to try to drop it in there, and it works. 10-3. Christini once again back to serve for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are ahead by 7 here in set number 3. Looking to make it a 2-2 weekend. Ball set up by Hutch. Set up by Dunning. Here comes the attack. Point for the Grizzlies. (11-3) now the score. Ball is up, clears the net. Hutch going to attack on the far side. Point will go to Hutch. 11-4. Back to serve for Hutch is number 8. That's Jaden Shake. Ball set up, now back over. Big swing there. It's going to go out of bounds. Not getting it. Nope, we got a touch call. Okay. Line judge said out of bounds, but we got a touch called by the ref. So 11-5 will be the score. Here we go with the serve by the Grizzlies. Ball set up. Hutch with the attack. Past the blockers. Diving for number 14. Passed across for Wiedemann. Wiedemann gets it over the blockers. Now it's center court. Passed across. Here comes the attack by Hutch. Christina gets underneath it. Set up by Dunning. Followed through by Wiedemann. Blocked. So 12-5 the score. It's set number 3. They've split one set apiece so far. And serve by Hutch goes into the net. So point for the Grizzlies, making it 13-5. Here's served by the Grizzlies, and that's served by number 15, Allison Nichols from Stratford, Missouri, going to go into the net. 13-6 now the score. Ball clears the net. Diving for it, saved, and tips the fingers of 1-2 Hutch members and goes out of bounds. Point for the Grizzlies, 14-6, thanks to Dunning diving for it and keeping it alive. We've had several matches this weekend here at the Grizzly Invitational. Go all 5. A great weekend of volleyball, and again, I want to appreciate all of you for tuning in here on OzarkRadioNews.com, our Facebook feed, and our YouTube feed. Ball in play to Moore. Dunning sets it. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Catches the net. Points for Hutch. Back to serve is Alyssa Bautista for Hutch. Ball's up in play. Now back over. Blue Dragons moving around. Dragons with the attack on the far side. Blockers are there. They keep it back. And try it again. Blockers up again. Over the blockers. Christini gets to it. Set up. It's Wiedemann with the attack. Tips the hands of the blockers from Hutch. Still in play, though. Got to try on the near side. Blocked again by West Plains. Try left side. Blocked again by West Plains. They go over the blockers. Pushed forward. Dunning sets it up. Here comes the attack by Christini. Blocked by Hutch. Kept alive by Moore. Out of bounds. Off the dive from Moore. 14-8. Serve is good, goes by Moore. Kept alive, almost hits the scoreboard. Christini with a big swing. It's going to go out of bounds, making it 14-9. So 15-8 right now the score. We're in set number 3. They've split the sets, one apiece. Next home Grizzly game will be on October 30th, right before the Region 16 tourney. Blocked by Grizzlies. Again, left side. Grizzlies up to block. Gets over the blockers. Set up and attacked by Wiedemann. Now back over Grizzlies side. Reach over and slam down by number 12, Nala Watkins. So Wiedemann's going to go back and serve number 4 for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies 16-8 right now the score. Here's the setup by Hutch. Sent flying. Wiedemann gets to it. Dunning sets it for Christini. A little off. We get 4 hits called on the Grizzlies. So 16-9. You know, all of our scoreboards here in the Civic Center are all, they're synced together. They're all the same scores. But for some reason, every time I look at the scoreboard, main one, I have to look at the other 2 just to make sure they all say the same thing. There's a serve by the Dragons. Set up by Dunning. Attack by Lorero. Hutch gets to it. Now sent back over. Falling and hitting it is Moore. Now back over by Lorero. Blocked by Hutch. 16-10. Comes the attack by Christini, and the kill. Point for the Grizzlies, making it 17-10. Okay, back to serve for the Grizzly. Number 3, Emily Moore, Aurora, Missouri. She is in the pink jersey. Ball sent back over right in front of Dunning. It goes a little bit low, and Hutch will get the point. So Hutch is going to have the serve. Serving for Hutch is number 11, Caitlin Elston. Here's the setup by Dunning. The attack by Lorero, and touch off of the Blue Dragons. It goes out of bounds. We're checking the scores right now, make sure everybody's in place. Christine's back to serve. She had a great run just a little while ago. Ball being moved forward by the Blue Dragons. Attempted block there by the Grizzlies does not pan out. Points would go to Hutch, making it 18-12. Jalen Shake continues her serve. Here's the attack by Lorero. Being pushed forward. Here's the setup and the attack by the Blue Dragons. Diving forward is Wiedemann. Keeps it alive. Dunning sets it. Lorero follows through. Blocked by Hutch. 18-13. Caught up on Wednesday, October 30th. It's Grizzlies taking on the Falcons. Ball being moved now by Hutch. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Back over. A little miscommunication there between number 3 and number 4. Making it 18-14. Here's setup and attack by Christini. Hits the top of the net. Point is going to go to the Grizzlies, or to the Dragons. And we've seen enough. Going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment with more here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And welcome back courtside for more volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com, presented by Ozark Marketing, digital, audio, visual, and social. Also, Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic, the care you need when you need it most. Open 7 days a week, 256-2111. Also, thank you to the folks at Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Voted number 1 in guest satisfaction worldwide. If you've got friends and family coming to West Plains, call in and make a reservation. Also, thank you to Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, more than a farm store, West Plains and Thayer. They have your feed needs covered from the smallest to the largest. As we go back courtside once again here in this matchup between the Grizzlies and the Dragons. Right now, Grizzlies with a 3-point advantage, 19-16. First set was all Dragons. It was 10-25 is how it ended up. Set number 2, the Grizzlies took it home, winning it 25-22. And now here we are, getting close to the end of set number 3 right now with the Grizzlies a 3-point lead. Christina getting underneath it. There's set up, quick drop in, dug out. Ball passed across, blocked by Dunning, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Dunning, making it 19-17. Want to invite you to join us coming up on Friday night as we travel to Springfield, Missouri, as the West Plains Lizard football team takes on the Central Bulldogs. And what I expect to be a high-scoring affair for the Zizzers. 20-17 the score. Grizzlies on top by 3 here in set number 3. Looking to get a one-set advantage going into set number 4. Coming into the matchup to serve is number 15, Allison Nichols. And here's the serve. Ball up, clears the net, being moved forward. Passed across by Hutch. Here's the attack. It's going to go out of bounds. 21-17. And here we go. Hutch setting it up. Going to attack on the near side. Going to get blocked by the Grizzlies. To the far side now. Tips the fingers of the blockers. Christini goes forward. It's going to hit the ground. 21-18 going to be the score. Serving for Hutch is number 16, Camila Esvejo. Blocked by the Grizzlies. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Dragons, making it 22-18. Back to serve. Setter for the Grizzlies, number 7, Dunning. Off hit from number 12 for the Dragons. Point for the Grizzlies, 23-18. the score. Dunning has the serve. Ball is up. Clears the net. Set up. Now back over to Dunning. Christini with the attack. Tips the fingers of the blockers from Hutch. Back to the center line. Big swing there. It's Lorero trying to tipped in by Hutch. Wiedemann with the attack. Diving for it, number 3 for the Grizzlies, Moore. Blocked, back in play. Hutch going to move it backwards a little bit at the 10-foot line. They're going to tip it back over. Ball's high. Wiedemann with the attack. Now back over. Diving for it is Moore. Here's the setup. Christini trying to get in place. Blocked by Hutch. Point for Hutch. 23-19. 23-19 the score here near the end of set number 3. Grizzlies need 2, and we move on to set number 4. Set up and attack by Christini. In play in the backcourt. Now moving forward at the net. The swing. Out of bounds call. Waiting on it. Waiting on a call. Going to challenge it. 24-19 now the score. Wiedemann with the serve. Here's the setup. The attack put over. Grizzlies dig it out to Moore. Lorero sends the ball spiraling. Moore diving for it. It's going to get low and go under the net. 24-20 now the score. Grizzlies just have to get the ball back to win set number 3. Back to serve, number 7, Eden Hybert for Hutchinson. Ball is up. Moving forward, here's the setup. Comes the attack by Christini. Hutch moving the ball around. Long shot. Set up by Dunning. Drilled by number 14, Lorero. Point will go to Grizzlies, and Grizzlies will win set number 3, 25-20. 25-20. Is how set number 3 will come to an end. We're going to go to set number 4, and we'll see if the Grizzlies can finish off Hutch and wrap up the Grizzly Invitational for 2019. Stick around with us. We'll have more volleyball action on the way right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hi, this is Tim Kimball, Administrator for Burton Creek Medical Complex. As a member of our healthcare community, I understand the importance and need for family medical care without an appointment. Here at the Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic in West Plains, we have a caring staff with skilled medical personnel, and we are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our mission is to build partnerships with the patients, families, and the community we serve. We have remained dedicated to promoting and improving the health of the residents of our community for over 40 years.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center. It is day number 2 of the Grizzly Invitational 2019, and we are at the final matchup of the evening. We are in set number 4. Well, right now, Grizzlies hold a 1-set advantage. Going into set number 4, they can finish off Hutch now and split the weekend 2-2. Hutch looking for their first win of the weekend. I'll confirm that here in just a moment. I don't want to say if it's wrong, but I'm fairly confident that's how their weekend has gone so far. So right now it's 2-1. Grizzlies with the advantage. And we're getting ready for set number 4. They're checking the rosters right now, confirming everybody is where they need to be. So we'll come back in 30 seconds for set number 4.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
The service department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains knows how to protect your equipment investment and cut your downtime. Their 5 skilled certified technicians have over 64 years of combined service and training. Brands like Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS, and McCormick Tractors, Bobcat, Crone Hay Equipment, Grasshopper, Steel, Troy-Bilt, Toro, MTD, Hydro Gear, along with Generac, Briggs, Kawasaki, Honda, and Kohler engines. From preventative maintenance to those unexpected emergencies, you can count on Chris Trantham and his service team at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
And again, thank you to all of our local sponsors making our coverage of Grizzly volleyball possible here on OzarkRadioNews.com, Ozark Radio News Facebook page, and our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel as well. Kelly Wiedemann up to serve for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are up by 1 here in set number 4, looking to finish off the Blue Dragons, but the Blue Dragons not ready to lay down and go to sleep quite yet. 1-1 is the score. Comes the Grizzlies, trying to get over the blockers. A little off the beam there, so it's going to go out of bounds. Point for the Grizzlies. Ball is high. Hutch moving it over. 2-1 the score. Dunning sets it up. It's going to be Christini clipping the hands of the blockers. Still in play. Now on the far side. Ball swings in, hits that back left corner. Point will go to the Dragons. So we are tied 2-2. Big swing by Christini. Pegs number 1 there for Hutch. Now sent back over to the Grizzlies. Dunning sets it across. Lorero with the attack. That's going to be out of bounds. Comes the serve from Hutch. 2-3 right now the score. Grizzlies down by 1. And after that, we're tied up at 3-3. Blue Dragons with the attack on the far side. Grizzlies get up and block it. Do we get a touch? Ref's going to say out of bounds. Point will go to the Grizzlies. The point will go to the Blue Dragons. 3-4 the score. Dunning sets it. Here comes the attack by Bray. Hits the top of the net. Comes backwards. Going to get an error called on the Grizzlies, making it 3-5. Oh, off the goal, raised goal. Now back over on the Grizzlies side. Here's the setup, and the attack sent back over. Big swing by Lorero, but it's dug out by Hutch. Wiedemann get a swing from behind the 10-foot line and going to get the point. So Lorero will now have the serve. We're tied up at 5-5. Grizzlies have the serve. Lorero has it. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Ball kept alive. It lands in on that back line. Great work there by Dunning. Point for the Grizzlies. Ball to net by Hutch. Moore jumps up, sets it up. Lenny on the line. Nope, still in play. Christini going for it. Can't quite get there. Point will go to the Dragons, and we'll be tied at 6-6. And there's the serve by Hutch. Wiedemann with the attack on the left side. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Sent back over. Dunning sets it up. Wiedemann with the attack. Lands as a player from Hutch dives for it, making it 7-6. And here's serve from West Plains. Ball being moved by Hutch. Back over. It's going to land in. Here in a moment, we're going to pause and thank our sponsors for, of course, joining us here for Grizzly volleyball action. Again, we do appreciate them for making our play-by-play possible for us to do this. We really do appreciate them. We got some fine sponsors to share with you. We'll do that here in just a second as we wait on the serve from Hutch. Tied 7-all. Set up by Dunning. Attacking kill by Watkins. So 8-7 now the score. Thank you to the folks at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. More than a farm store, West Plains and Thayer. They've got all your feed needs covered from the smallest to the largest of animals. Also, Burton Creek Walk-In Clinic, located on North Kentucky Avenue in West Plains. The care you need when you need it most. They're open 7 days a week. You can visit them online at burtonmc.com. And Holiday Inn Express and Suites. You got a family coming to town, put them in the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, put at number 1 in guest satisfaction worldwide. We are tied 8-all here in set number 4. They have split. Grizzlies have won set 2 and 3, while Hutch won the first set. Blocked by Hutch, ball in play. Grizzlies dive to keep it up. It hits the top of the net, sent back down. Point will go to Hutch, making it 8-9. Big swing by Wiedemann. I mean, powerful swing, but couldn't break through the blockers there. Point will go to Hutch, making it 8-10. West Plains of the attack. Christini. 10-foot line by the Blue Dragons. Ball blocked by the Grizzlies. Got a lift call. Making it 9-10. Grizzlies will have the serve. Back to serve for the Grizzlies is Wiedemann. Ball clears the net, in play. Hutch gets to it. Here comes the attack from behind the 10-foot line. Pushed forward by Moore. Kept in play. Now back over on Hutch's side. Big swing goes off of Wiedemann and goes out. Nine to 11 the score right now. Grizzlies currently trailing by 2. It's set number 4. They do have the 1-set advantage. Ball serve goes to Wiedemann, put up by Dunning, sent back over by Christini. Point will go to Grizzlies there. Some miscommunication, as I call it. 10-11, the score. And serving now for the Grizzlies, number 3, Emily Moore. Here's a setup. The attack by the Blue Dragons. Moore gets underneath it. Set up by Dunning. Attack by Lorero. And the point for the Grizzlies, tying us up at 11-all. Grizzlies move the ball around. Here's the setup, the attack. Ball goes back. Move forward. Hutch with the attack off the hands of the blockers. Christini looks up in disgust. Point will go to Hutch. So right now, Hutch has got the 1-point advantage. We're in set number 4. It's Grizzly volleyball action on OzarkRadioNews.com. Ball served. Set up. Here's the attack by Lorero. Pops number 5, comes flying off, hits the announce booth, or the stat booth. Point will go to the Grizzlies, tying us up at 12-all now. Christini going to go back to serve now for the Grizzlies. And that serve's going to go into the net. So Hutch is going to have the serve now. 12-13. Grizzlies down by 1. Hutch looking for their first win in the Grizzly Invitational. Grizzlies looking for their second win to go 50-50. Ball set up. Here comes the attack by Lorero. We got a touch by number 12. Touch by number 12 goes out off of her, so we're tied 13-all. And Lorero's going to go back and serve now for the Grizzlies. She's going to tie her shoe first. Ball is up and in play. Off hit. Goes flying back. Hutch working to keep it in play. Goes to Moore. Set up by Dunning. Attacked by Wiedemann. Blocked. Recovered by Wiedemann. Now back over to Dunn. Now back over to Wiedemann. Now back over on Hutch's side. Big swing there. Christina got in place. Ball fell about a foot in front of her. So Hutch will go up by 1, making it 13-14. (13-14) the score. Hutch with the serve. Ball set up. Attacked by Bray. Hutch getting underneath it. Grizzly blockers are up. And that'll be a point for the Grizzlies, tying us up 14-all. So Christini going to go back to the back line. Coming in to serve is number 15, Allison Nichols. Here's set up by Hutch. And the attack, blockers are there. Still alive, don't celebrate quite yet. Sent back over by Dunning. Christini diving for a point, it's going to go to Hutch. So 14-15 the score. Hutch is going to have the serve. Dunning sets it over. Lorero puts it up. Some diving going on by Hutch. They keep it in play. Dunning sets it again. This time to Wiedemann. At the 10-foot line, they set the ball up for Hutch. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Point. Dunning and number 12, Watkins with the block. Waiting on the serve from the Grizzlies. Serving is number 7, Dunning. Ball now in play. Off the hands of Dunning, diving for it. Lorero still in play. Back over now to the Blue Dragons. Blue Dragons send it back over, this time out of bounds. So 16-15, Grizzlies now on top. Big swing there by Hutch. It gets blocked. Grizzlies on top, 17-15. There's a serve by Dunning. Set up by Hutch. Attack. No touch called. Thought more might have, but nope, it went out of bounds. Point for the Grizzlies, 18-15. Here's the setup by Hutch and attack by number 7. And that's going to land into that back corner. Hutch staying in this matchup. 18-16 now. Grizzlies have established themselves the 2-point lead here in set number 4. They do have a 2-set to 1-set advantage against the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. Ball's up. Clears the net. Here's the setup. Attack by Christini. Blocked by the Dragons. 18-17 the score. Here we're getting close to the end of set number 4. Waiting on the serve. Serve is out of bounds. We'll take the free point. 19-17. Grizzlies need 6. Grizzlies need 6. Serving for the Grizzlies is number 4, Kelly Wiedemann. Ball's in play. Here's the setup and the attack. Diving forward is Wiedemann. Comes back. Blocked and returned. Point will go to the Dragons. 19-18. Our previous matchup went 5 sets, and then we had the Hall of Fame ceremony. So our 6 o'clock game time got pushed to about 6:45. We get a touch call. Let's call it in. Point for the Grizzlies, making it 20-18. Grizzlies need 5. Grizzlies with a 2-point advantage. Up to serve is number 3. That is Emily Moore. Serve is good. Hutch with the attack. Blocked by the Grizzlies. 21-18. So Moore will continue service. Ball's in play. Here comes Hutch with the attack. Left side, blocked by Christini. Wiedemann gets to it. Set up by Dunning. Attacked by Christini. Point for the Grizzlies. 22-18. Need tickets for the next game? Go to Missouri Tix or MissouriState.tix.com. Next home game scheduled for the 30th. That is a Wednesday evening. Wiedemann gets to it. Set up by Dunning. Here comes the attack by Christini. Ball swings and a point. 23-18. Grizzlies need 2. It's been a long weekend of volleyball for both of these teams. Grizzlies with the serve. Ball to the back court. In play at the 10-foot line. Now back. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Point for the Grizzlies. 24-18. Grizzly fans, get on your feet. This is for the match. Moore has the ball. Preparing to serve. Ball's up. It's in play. Pushed forward by Hutch. Sent back over into the net to the ground, and that's going to do it. Grizzlies will win in 4 sets and split the weekend 2-2. I want to thank you for joining us for our Grizzly volleyball coverage. Again, Grizzlies win set number 4, 25-18. They win it in 4 sets after falling earlier in the day in 3 sets. I'm Jim Lambert for Ozark Radio Sports, division of Ozark Radio Network and Ozark Marketing. Join us for our next live stream on Friday as we travel to Springfield to cover the West Plains Zizzer football game against Central, which should be a very entertaining game, to say the least. So join us for that, okay? We are live here at the West Plains Civic Center, the Joe Paul Evans Arena, as we wrap up the Grizzly Invitational. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a safe and fun weekend.